United supporters came out in droves today. Some saying they want Van Nistelrooy to stay, some of them saying we want Amorim to come. Well, it's all over. Amorim's coming. Simple as that. It's been done. Contract signed. But Ruud fought for that job. He did exactly what we all thought, well, what I thought anyway, as I said yesterday. He went into that stadium pumping his arms up, getting the crowd going. He got the players behind him and they played tremendously for him. And as I said, they were going to score as many goals as they could. They wanted to prove a point, and they did. And let's face it, scoring 5 goals, whoever it's against, no mean feat. He did a brilliant job fighting for that job. He wants that manager's job, but he hasn't got it. So now he's saying, I want to stay at United. Amorim has signed the contract, he's there, and he's bringing 5 of his own people. What would you do? Frankly speaking, if I was a Man United supporter, I'd want Van Nistelrooy. I really would. He's a legend. And as a Man United supporter, I'm sure I would have loved him. As an Arsenal supporter, I hated him. But, you know, I have to say I respected him for everything he did. He was a great goal scorer. He was a fighter. He was a winner. He was nasty. You know, you don't mind those nasty players sometimes in your team. And frankly speaking, so far he's done quite a good coaching job. He knows United inside out. Perfect man for the job. So I think I'd want him there. If I was a Man U supporter, I'd want him there as my manager. If I was Amorim, and this is my take on it from outside, okay, no bias, it's just what I'm thinking. I would never actually, as Eric Ten Hag took him on, I always said, no. You know, he is a vulture there waiting for you to get sacked so he can take your job. And that's exactly what he's done. Exactly what he tried to do. I'm not saying that he undermined Ten Hag in the background, even though the rumours are that he did sort of coerce with some of the players, you know, complaining about Ten Hag and what he wanted in his tactics. If I was Amorim, bringing my own 5, I wouldn't want him there. And that's going to be difficult to come in and say, sorry, no, don't want him now. Because he's going to be there for the next 3 weeks, I think, Amorim, looking at it overall. And then to take Van Nistelrooy, a legend, who's saying I want to be there, and who's done a good job for United, let's face it, yesterday, and hopefully will, not hopefully, but will for United fans do a good job over the next few weeks, and we'll fight for that job. It's going to be difficult for Amorim to go, we've got to see the metal man. Me, personally, I wouldn't want to have him at the club with me. I just wouldn't trust him. And I know that sounds awful. I'm just saying from a point of view of being a boss, somebody you know wants your job, no way would I let him stay there. He'd be out. Let's see if Amorim's got the mettle to do that, you know, if he's got the political clout now they've signed him to do that. That'll be an interesting one. If he keeps him on, bad move from his point of view. Great move for Van Nistelrooy. However, if I was Van Nistelrooy now, I'd be trying to go out and find a team to coach and manage and prove to Man United, take me on next. Anyway, that's my take on it. You know, from an outsider's point of view, I've had a load of Man United supporters say one or the other. Whether you think is a bit of a vulture, you know, you Man United supporters are going to go, no, don't get nasty. That's not. It's not. It's just how I see it. And that's how I see life. You know, that's how, you know, life can be. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but there are people like that. And there's no doubt, I think Van Nistelrooy wants that job so badly. He will do everything for the club, but he will be waiting to take over from Amorim. And I wouldn't want that stuck behind me. Anyway, that's Football Chat Uncensored. Reno talking. Bang.